A new festival means new decks and new possibilities, so I decided to go in and craft Salamangreats. I can't wait to show off my skills with learning new Link monsters and combos. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel Link Festival! I hope you guys did like that intro that I did. A little bit different for the channel, you know, but we have our first Regulation Duel Link Festival for Master Duel. You gotta get that Link Shokan going on, right? Let me show you the deck I'm running from right now. So we have Salads. This deck is going to be updated because after talking with my friend Joker, we came to the conclusion of this deck is not the greatest, but it's still got some wins across. I'm gonna keep playing this throughout the week, updating it, and slapping some more and better cards in here. But, you know, if you want to copy this deck just for like a small win here and there for the festival, just to get a win under your belt, by all means. It's 1 Droll and Lockbird, 1 Mad Hacker, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Flame Buffalo, 3 Salamangreat Foxy, 2 Gazelle, 1 Spinny, even though you should have 3 Spinny, 1 Fennec, 1 Lady Debug, 1 Falco, 1 Jack Jaguar, 1 Grid Sweeper, 1 Salamangreat Pero, 2 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Now this is a staple, just like Token Collector was in the Synchro Xyz Festival. I heavily recommend running 2 of these, or 1 or 2, for the Link one because of this effect. If your opponent special summons a Link monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Draw cards equal to the number of Link monsters your opponent controls plus 1. Then, shuffle cards from your hand into the deck equal to the number of Link monsters they control. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. This is going to be your life-saving card. 1 Nibiru, 2 Raigeki, 1 one-time passcode, 1 Signet Mining, although you can probably pitch it for, you can probably get rid of other 2 cards for 2 more Signet Mining, 2 Burning Draws, 1 Salamangreat Claw, 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary, 1 Will of the Salamangreat, 2 Called By, 3 Salamangreat Circles, 1 Crossout Designator, 1 Burning Shell, 1 Transcendence, 2 Forbidden Droplet, 1 Rage, and 1 Roar. Extra deck consists of 3 Baylinks, 1 Linger Evo, 1 Code Talker, 1 Update Jammer, 2 Sunlight Wolf, 1 Splash Mage, 1 Decode Talker, 1 Transcode Talker, 2 Heat Leo, 1 Decode Talker Heat Soul, and 1 Access Code Talker. Now I'm going to update this and have 3 Sunlight Wolves. I'm most likely going to get rid of Code Talker. I'm going to keep Decode Talker, but you would want 3 Sunlight Wolves and maybe 3 Helios. I'm still going to mess around with this, but for now, let me show you some of the wins I got. Before we get into the duels real quick, guys, make sure you see this ID on here. Make sure to add it. Follow me, and then we can get some duels going on, you know what I'm saying? But I have a grand total of 5 replays for you guys today for the special duels, which is from the Link Festival. Let's go ahead and see what the first one is. We are up against Sky Strikers, my girls. If you guys don't know, also in Master Duel, they updated the protectors to where they have the deluxe, ooh, look at the shine on that, deluxe card protector sleeves. I'm a Sky Striker main in I was a Sky Striker main in Master Duel. I'm still building the deck in the TCG, so this is an amazing thing for me. Now, I will say this beforehand, I did not know how to play Salamangreats. I most likely still don't know how to play Salamangreats. I took 4 losses in a row before I started to learn. Let's see, my opponent is going first. My opening hand is Foxy, Fennec, Called By, the Sanctuary spell, Field Spell, and Roar. So they activate Chicken Game. They pay 1,000 to draw 1 card. I believe that's what they do. And they set 1 and pass. I didn't know that this was Sky Striker at the time, so maybe they potentially bricked? I go ahead and pull one-time passcode. I activate Chicken Game so I can just draw something else. I draw Fantastical Dragon. I normal summon Foxy, they decide to Ash Blossom me. Oh, that would suck if I didn't have Called By, right? So I called by their Ash Blossom so my Foxy can get their effect off, and the effect of Foxy is as follows. When this card is normal summoned, you can excavate the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, you can add 1 excavated Salamangreat card to your hand. A free search, I'll take it. Now, what do I get here? Do I go for... I probably pull Circle. Yeah, I pulled Circle. So we activate... I don't activate Circle yet, right? Okay, I can also do a quick play spell. I set Roar and activate Sanctuary to where I can link away with the same materials. So say, like, I use Foxy, I link away into Baylinks. I can use Balinks to link off into another Balinks. But they decide to max C, so what do? I believe I don't do anything because I don't want to give them any cards, and I just pass. Not before I hit them for a 1k though. Gotta get my licks in, you know what I'm saying? They draw, they most likely activate Chicken Game again for another draw. Oh, they have Mobilize in their hand. I decide to Salamangreat circle that so I can add one from my deck to my hand. What do I grab? I grab Peril. And they pull their Ray. They don't have more than 3 spell cards, okay. They activate Chicken Game here to draw 1 card. Then they link away into... It should be Hayate. Now here's a question. Why didn't they attack me directly with Hayate? It's not like they couldn't. Oh, because right, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets targets a monster. No, they could have directly hit me for 1500, but they chose not to. Here's a funny thing. So when I pulled, or sorry, I'm all over the place here. Got him. I drew Droplet and Falco, and I returned Falco. I don't think I needed Falco. I would have rather had Forbidden Droplet for this. So they choose to attack, but I also have Salamangreat Peril. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 Salamangreat monster in your graveyard. This card becomes the attack. This card's attack becomes at target. You contribute this card, gain 2000 LP. I didn't have any Salamangreat monsters in my graveyard, so I just got it to have another body on the field. They activate Hayate, and I guess they realized that they didn't have it out to this, and they just surrendered. This one was annoying. Burn decks in Link Festival. It was bound to happen in every festival that I have played that you guys probably have participated in as well. It was always the same thing. Draco Fighters, Time Lords, literally no extra deck. But this one had an extra deck, so he fooled me. They're going first, so what do they do here? Set 4 pass. My turn comes around. Start with Circle, right? Yeah, I start with Circle. We're gonna add one. They decide to max C. Here is my downfall here. I forgot I was playing Salamangreats for a half second because I don't run max C in Salamangreats. So I picked my Droll and Lockbird because I realized that, and I'm just like, ah, frick, I can't do anything. So we grab Foxy off of Circle. We're trying to Excavate. We got Gazelle off that, which is nice. So we add Gazelle to hand. We attach Claw to it, and I decide to go in for battle. It's a self-destruct dance, so flip effect, each player takes 1000. But I do set Roar so I can negate the activation, but I don't control Link monsters, so I don't know why I activated Salamangreat Claw there. He decides to kill my Foxy. Actually, no, let's rewind that. So Salamangreat Claw actually protected my Foxy from being destroyed. That was kind of a smart move. All right, we pull Ash Blossom. When I saw Lord of the Heavenly Prison, I'm like, okay, so it's obviously a burn deck at this point. So we normal summon Gazelle into Balinks. Balinks to get Sanctuary. We should activate Sanctuary now. And then I believe I Balinks into Balinks for protection. So if you guys don't know, Balinks has an effect in Graveyard to where if a Salamangreat card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So when we did Gazelle, we actually picked Spinny, so I can actually summon Spinny from grave, link away into Update Jammer. And God, I'm being lost here. So if this card is in your graveyard and a face-up spell or trap card is on the field, you can discard 1 Salamangreat card and special summon this card. Then you can destroy 1 spell or trap on the field. That's what I decided to do. Special summoned. Oh wait, I'm kind of an idiot here. See, this is where it messed me up again. You can then destroy 1 face-up spell or trap card on the field. And of course, Lord of the Heavenly Prison prevents them from being destroyed. Whoopsies! So I decide to link those 2 away into Transcode Talker, activate Transcode Talker, get Update Jammer back into the fray, and we decide to battle. Hits you over the head. He's gonna burn me for another 1000. Hits you again. I was going to hit them with Update Jammer, but they decided to Dimension Wall. And then I Salamangreat Roar, which is negating that activation of Dimension Wall, I believe. Because I'm like, nope, you're not doing that. So I attack with Update. That's right. When one of their set cards is destroyed, they can summon you. Or, never mind, I'm being an idiot again. If a set spell or trap card is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand and then set one from their deck. So, Ice Dragon's Prison. So, main phase 2 comes around and I'm not playing around anymore. Access Code Talker. I've got plenty of Link monsters in my graveyard. You Bad Luck Blast, so I take half of that. I can still tribute something, and they can't activate anything in response to this. But it's coming down to the wire. It's coming down pretty close. But I knew that was Ice Dragon's Prison, and I just decided to waste all of my Link monsters and go away. What do you have? What do you have for your final card? Draw it, and what do? You set. Now, what do you think I do? Do I go into battle phase? Or do I use my last Baylings in there to pop it? If it's another one of those cards that I take like 1,000, then sure, I can risk it. You know what I'm saying? I could totally risk it. I decide to do that because I cannot activate it in that. They do Chain Energy, bam. Or it was Chain Energy, and then I go for the attack. This deck is Marincess. Now, in Master Duel, we have the newest packs that release, which is Cosmic Ocean, which has Marincess and other broken cards that are making other combos, which is insane in this time. So it's a classic Marincess deck. Let's see what we can go up against. I want to actually build Marincess. I was genuinely excited to duel a Marincess player because I want to build Marincess. They're going first. What do they start with? They start with Code Radiator, normal summon, and set 2. I'm thinking, okay, whatever that is. We start with one-time passcode, summoning a token, link the token away into Baylings, and then Baylings to get Sanctuary, and then I believe I link Baylings, so I can get that protection. They decide to Paleozoic me to, I believe, destroy my Sanctuary? Yeah, to destroy it. Which resolves, so it is destroyed but not negated, so I could still link Baylings. No, I guess if it's on the, I guess it has to be on the field for the effect to continue. Either way, we still have a normal summon, so we Jack Jaguar and link away into Sunlight Wolf. And then since Jack Jaguar is in the graveyard, I can target one Salamangreat monster in my graveyard, except for this one, shuffle the target into the deck, and if you do, special summon this card. So Baylings goes straight back into the extra deck, and I can summon Sunlight Wolf. And we link away into Splash Mage. To be honest, I don't really remember what I was doing. I was just messing around and seeing what I could fully do, you know? It happens when you play a new deck. I have the flowchart my buddy Joker sent me. Love you, bud. And I was trying my best to memorize it all, but when you're in the moment, you just duel. The Splash Mage's effect, target Jack Jaguar, they Forbidden Droplet me. So you know what? They had a pretty good opening hand for the negates and destroys. That was pretty good. The Splash Mage is negated. And I believe I just set my Burning Draw and end. They activate Marincess Battle Ocean, and here's where Marincess decides to pop off. We'll speed this up a little bit. Go to Coral Anemone. I Mad Hacker that, so, you know, if they summon, I can special summon in defense. So I have something. Sea Angel hits the field. I Ash Blossom the Sea Angel. Because, again, I don't really know what they do, so I believe they rely on just link summoning to higher boss monsters and equipping other monsters that equip spells similar to Magistus. So they destroy my Splash Mage. And now my card is banished, but I was able to take their Seahorse. Again, don't know why. I activate Burning Draw because they control... I activate Burning Draw because they control more cards than I do on the field. I can target one Link monster they control, and it is a level 3, so I get to draw cards equal to its Link rating. I draw Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Great. I draw Crossout and Raigeki. I decide to activate Raigeki to get rid of their cards, because, you know, I don't like seeing them. I need to have a board myself. I normal summon Foxy, I'm able to get Fennec and Circle. I believe I pull Circle here. Activate Circle to get a designated Salamangreat card from my hand. I get Spinny. We love seeing Spin. Link away into Balinks. Here we go again. I can't activate Balinks because I only have one Sanctuary, I believe. So I link away their Seahorse into another Balinks. Then I link those two away into a Sunlight Wolf. Activate Spinny. We're going to get Spinny back. Activate Sunlight Wolf's effect when something is normal or special summoned to a zone it points to, I believe. Yep, if a monster is normal or special summoned to the zone this card points to, except during a damage step, you can add one fire monster from your grave to your hand. So I grabbed Foxy. But for the rest of the turn, I can't normal summon with the added monster's name. Okay. Now, the best thing probably would make another Sunlight Wolf just so I can get Salamangreat Roar. I just decided to hit them for that. Main phase 2, I link away into into Salamangreat Heatleo. Activating Jack Jaguar, getting Sunlight Wolf back into the extra deck and Jack Jaguar on the field. Just for, more bodies on the field just in case they want to try and kill me. Their turn, they just set the card they drew. I'm assuming that's really nothing. Oh, there's my Nibiru. I wish I had that. Normal summon Foxy. What do I get? Claw, Gazelle, and Ash Blossom. So I pull Claw. Link away into Update Jammer. This is where I'm going to go for death. This is turn 6, so we're just going to go for it. Let's read Update Jammer real quick. Sorry, this is my way of learning along with you guys and also teaching you guys, so in case you wanted to build salads, if you're not a Salamangreat main already. So with Update Jammer, once per battle during damage calculation, if your Cyberse monster battles, you can activate this effect, negate all other card effects on the field until the end of the damage step. Damage calculation for this battle uses each monster's original attack and defense. Also, if an opponent's monster is destroyed by this battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 1,000 damage. That's pretty good when it's on the field, but I'm more interested in the second effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, that link monster can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. I think you understand where this is going, right? So we link those two away into Transcode Talker. Transcode Talker can actually... I was kind of a mistake. I think I kind of did a mistake and popped its effect too early. So now Transcode Talker can make a second attack. But it doesn't say anywhere that I can only activate this once per turn. But either way, it's a nice, good old Transcode Talker, Heatleo, and Update Jammer beatdown. Because Transcode Talker can actually target one Cyberse monster from your graveyard, special summon it to the field. Next opponent is a Salamangreat mirror match. So this actually helped me learn a bit more about salads, but you can look and see it's 2 turns, so I didn't really get much out of this. Keep in mind these are only bronze duels, but you know what? I'm happy with them. For me, stepping into the ring of the festival with a brand new deck I knew nothing about going ahead, this was a very good time for me. Starting hand, Mad Hacker, Ash Blossom, Salamangreat, Falco, Jack Jaguar, and Fantastical Dragon. This is great to have in your starting hand. So Flame Buffalo into Balinks, and it should be Balinks into Sanctuary, then Balinks, and then whatever they have for back row and end. That should be their good starting hand, unless they want to go Sunlight Wolf and just kind of try and plus as much as they can, if that's how that works. That's where Sanctuary goes. Activate Sanctuary, Balinks. Yep. That's how that works. So they have the Balinks protection in graveyard, and they Raigeki me. Why did they Raigeki me here? I would recommend holding onto Raigeki for a board wipe when you're about to go into your battle phase. Anyway, pulled Sanctuary, so we're going to activate Sanctuary straight from the get. They'd max C. I decided to hold on my Ash Blossom for this moment. So max C gets negated. You don't get to draw any cards. They DD Crow it, but the problem with that is it doesn't negate Ash Blossom. You just decided to DD Crow Ash Blossom because you could? That just doesn't make any sense to me. So we Jack Jaguar into Balinks, and then we should Balinks, and then Jack Jaguar's effect can trigger, setting the other Balinks back because Yep, he realized. He's like, oh, he's going to kill me this turn. And that's exactly right. I was going to go into the Access Code Talker Climb and kill you. The fifth and final duel has a... I'm going to be honest with you, this just looks like a beatdown deck. So congratulations, this is a beatdown deck. You know, for 1900 beat sticks, you can tribute for Blue Eyes and get all of these out. So, I'm not entirely sure. Like, other festivals, you could probably get away with this. But the Synchro Xyz and the Link Festival that's going on right now, I don't think this is very viable. Perhaps maybe to get some, you know, very quick wins every now and again to get more gems, which is fine. I do think that they should give more gems during these events, but you know what? We move either way. They're going first, and my starting hand is Jack Jaguar, Fantastical Dragon. I run 2 of this man, and he has been in, if not all of my starting hands. This is amazing. This guy, heavily recommend crafting him. He's only an SR. Please do it. I can't recommend him enough. Salamangreat Claw, Rage, and Roar. So he normal summons a 1500 beat stick and ends. Now, this is where maybe I felt bad a bit, because Jack Jaguar into Balinks into Sanctuary, and then we're going to go Balinks. And they surrender before that even happens. They know just as well as I do. Ooh, connection failed as well. And like I said in the previous video, or in the next video that you see, if it's connection failed and there's literally no lag, no delay, or anything, that is an Alt F4 rage quit moment right there. GG's, my guy, but you went in with Beat Sticks. Beat Sticks against the traditional Link deck is not really going to work. That's it for these Link Festival duels, guys. There's going to be more Link Festival duels when I update the deck list and my climb from where I'm at right now in Silver, hopefully all the way up to Platinum and Diamond. I really hope I can do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are running a specific Link deck, please let me know down below. Is it Soulburner Salamangreats, or is it Sky Strikers? Are you guys running any live twins, perhaps? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Always respect your fellow duelists. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you next time.